Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Kiara Marie here. It is so good to see you all. Welcome back or welcome to my channel if it is your first time here. In today's video, I wanted to kind of bring back my advice videos. I used to do them a lot in the past and I just thought, why not restart this? I honestly really feel like I truly give good advice when I'm like in my zone, and today I've been in my zone all day. It's been one of those like emotional days, but it's not a bad kind of emotional. It's just like a realizing things emotional. So I wrote down a whole list of things that I want to talk about. Obviously this isn't going to cover the whole video, so you know, as for like the rest of the video, I'm just going to kind of speak from the heart and let you guys know a little bit my thought process on just loving yourself and your journey to find self-love, self-confidence. Now, by no means am I saying that I'm 100% there yet, because I don't think anyone is, and I think we're constantly growing, learning, evolving, all of that. But I definitely do think that there are a lot of things that I've learned, and I just kind of want to share my, not necessarily experiences, because I'm not going to get too personal, but just my knowledge. So yeah guys, today we're going to talk about loving yourself and putting yourself above everyone else. So yes, this is for us ladies and gents that like to prioritize other people when we need to prioritize ourselves. First thing that I wrote down is love them but love yourself more, which is kind of like the general idea of this video, because I'm the type of person where I want to put everyone else's happiness above mine and just put everyone first in general. And I feel like that is very unhealthy towards myself, because it's like, wait, what about me? You know, like I don't put myself first enough. So I just kind of want to like share that with you guys. And this can be with anything. This can be with a significant other, this can be with a friend, this could be with a family member, could be at work. If you find yourself putting others first constantly, just make sure that you yourself are happy, because it can get very easy to get lost in the midst of trying to help everyone else. And then you're like, wait, what about my happiness? What about my sanity? What about my mental health? It's no secret that people always disappoint. So I just feel like it is so important to put yourself first. People are always going to disappoint you, and being around other people, I wrote this down, being around other people is great, but always remember that no one's got you like you have yourself. So this comes to play, like, you know, with the whole putting other people first. I feel like it comes to a point where you need to put yourself first. People are always going to disappoint you in the end, and this is something that's this is a very, very, very hard pill to swallow, because people like me always want to see the good in everyone else, and sometimes there is no good. Like, not everyone out there is a good person, and I think that's something that I have to remind myself. I meet people and I automatically, you know, give everyone the benefit of the doubt, which is okay, but I can't expect people to not disappoint me. You know, people are always going to disappoint. So I honestly just want to put this out there that it is crucial to know that people are always going to disappoint you, and you need to put yourself first, because you're not going to disappoint yourself. You know what I mean? I mean, you might in certain ways, but it's like it hurts more, I feel like, at least for me personally, when, you know, I have high hopes for someone or for a situation and it just ends up disappointing me. So that's when I need to remind myself, and you guys need to remind yourselves, that putting yourself first is always going to work in your favor. Working on yourself is always going to work in your favor, because at the end of the day, you're working towards your goals. You're working towards whatever, you know, the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Like, spending time with yourself and working on yourself is literally the greatest time spent. And that's something that I've started to realize. Like, the more you try to find happiness in other places, such as, I don't know, going out and meeting people and stuff like that, you can spend all this time on a person, but you need to make sure that at the end of the day you're working on yourself, because that is what it's gonna get you so far. And I'm such a people person, so I like being around people all the time and stuff like that, but I get very, very, very attached to energy. So if someone's, you know, bad vibes, I'm gonna feel that and it's gonna start to weigh me down. You know what I mean? Be alone and vibe alone. There's nothing wrong with vibing alone. But when you're someone like me that likes to be around people all the time and stuff like that, it's very important to just maintain yourself and your well-being. And it's like, can't let other people's energy affect me. You know, you never know like what people's intentions are, if they're gonna try to purposely bring you down. But it is very, very, very easy for other people's energy to kind of be contagious to me because I'm a people pleaser. So to all my people pleasers out there, you guys need to remind yourself that that's their energy. You stay good-hearted, you stay pure. So the next thing I want to talk about is how life is a balance. And you know, that's what I'm saying, like you got to balance your family life, your social life, your work life, your school life, whatever it is, whatever you're prioritizing your life is all about balance. So if you like to, you know, be around people a lot or work a lot, it's always good to just know, like, how do I say it? Like, for example, like people that like to go out a lot, but you know, you still have to work and you still have to make money. Like, it is all about a good balance, because if you have too much of one thing is never good, no matter what it is. If you work too much, you're gonna, you know, become, I guess you could become depressed. If you party too much, you could also become depressed. So I just feel like, honestly, self-love has a lot to do with balance, and you need to have a good balance between everything that you like to do, everything that's benefiting you, that's helping you, that's getting you to where you want to be. As long as you have a balance, you have everything. So now I'm going to talk about how giving too much of yourself to one person is toxic, in my opinion. Now, this is only toxic, of course, if it's not reciprocated. I think one thing that we need to all remember is that love is blind. So if you are a lover and you love very hard, you know, love is very, very blind, and it's gonna blind you because you love that person. You want to be with them, you want to make them happy, you want to do anything you possibly can to just see them happy and smile. And honestly, like, that's okay, but it just needs to have a balance, kind of like how I was talking about. If you try to help someone else, especially someone that's, I don't know, broken, or someone that's not reciprocating your energy, you're gonna find yourself literally falling apart just to try and put this person's broken pieces together. You know what I mean? I get so many messages and like just DMs from people telling me like, oh, you know, I'm dating this guy, for example, and he's going through so much and he's pushing himself away, and I'm just trying to help him and help him and help him. Like, there is nothing wrong with helping people, and I salute you for that, but I just don't want all the girls that tell me these kinds of stories to lose themselves in the middle of it, you know? Always love yourself first, and as long as you love yourself, you're gonna be able to love everyone, but you have to love yourself more. Your self-love has to be stronger than your feelings, and this is something that I need to remember, because my feelings are very strong, and whenever I feel something towards someone or something, it's like I can feel that way, but I can't let it take over me, you know, because my self-love has to be stronger than my feelings. You guys need to know your worth. You guys need to put your foot down when someone isn't treating you right. I know this video is kind of all over the place, but for example, like, let's say you and this guy are talking and he's doing like less than the bare minimum. He's going to try and get away with whatever you allow him to get away with, and this goes for women as well. Humans are naturally going to try and take advantage of you. It's not right. It's not right at all. But if you allow yourself, or if you allow someone to treat you like shit, they're gonna keep treating you like shit, because that's what they know. You're not correcting them to do any better, you know what I mean? And I'm not vouching for these people, but I'm saying, like, you have to put your foot down. You have to know how you deserve to be treated, and you deserve to be treated like a queen. You deserve to be treated like a king, whoever's watching this. This is like a new little saying that I started saying because I'm the type of person that thinks with my heart. Sometimes it has to be your mind over your heart. So if you always are thinking with your heart, and you're dreaming, and you're passionate, and you're romantic, and all this stuff, like, sometimes there has to be a place where logic comes in, and you just think more logically than, you know, with your heart. So guys, those are like the top things that kind of I wanted to get off my chest. I really hope that this gave you some type of confidence or hope, or I don't know, just something that makes you want to kind of sit back and reflect and work on yourself and your self-love, because I feel like no one can have too much self-love, and we're all working towards it every single day. I feel like it's something that you never really fully, I guess, have, because there's always going to be scenarios where you're going to feel, you know, helpless. And I just want you guys to turn to this video whenever you feel that way, because you are not alone, and we're in this together. We're in this self-love journey together. Remind yourself that you're beautiful, or you're handsome, whoever's watching. I just really want you guys to know your worth. And oh my god, I got the chills right now. But I just really want you guys to know your worth. This life is too short, and I'm literally getting emotional. Yes, like the time of the month is coming soon, but life is way too short to not know your worth. And I just feel for everyone that's struggling through this journey, this self-love journey, because I feel like we're all, I mean, I'm in my 20s. I don't know how old you guys are, but I know that being young sometimes is hard. And especially in this generation, there's a lot of expectations. There's a lot of, I guess, just people, you know, expectations. People expect a lot from you. I love this generation, but I hate it at the same time, because it's very difficult. It's very difficult to find friends. It's very difficult to find significant others. Not a lot of people want that genuine, you know, relationship, that genuine friendship. And I feel like it's something that I'm realizing. And it's very hard, because I feel like I'm the type of person that is an old soul. It's always been hard for me to find people that like relate to me, in the sense that I am just a very genuine person, and I want genuine connections. I want people in my life forever. I don't want temporary, you know? And that may sound crazy, but that's just the way I think. That's just, you know, how I feel. That's gonna be it for this video. I honestly just wanted to vent, and I hope this brings some light to you guys. You guys deserve the absolute world, and that's literally why I'm getting emotional, because like I said, life is too short to be treated anything less than amazing. And that is why it's so important to treat yourself so good, because no one's really gonna do it like you are. And the more you love yourself, people are gonna see that, and people aren't gonna want to treat you like you're whatever, because they know that you know that you're not a whatever thing. And I want you guys to know that you're unforgettable, and I love you. I'm sending you a lot of love. I really hope this video helped you in some way, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, babies. Mwah.